Hey kids, Inverted Cow here. Welcome back to Scrap Mechanic. Let's jump back in the game. Oh, I got a dingus. Where are you, dingus? What the heck was that? I run out of bullet. Oh, there's another dingus. Come here, dingus. You. Only had one cup of coffee, so you guys better knock it off. Alright, let's try and do our intro now. Alright, we're back in the game. Just a little visit from Dingus. No big deal. Actually, that's Hank. So, I needed a little bit more wood to continue the build on the boat. That's the word I'm looking for. So I've been up here kind of removing a little bit of wood. I'm welded to the structure. Just that's how come the truck's not moving down the hill. See if I can get a look around here. Yeah, I've sort of removed a little bit more wood. Let's see if I can see it here. Over there, that's the ember forest that I've completely cleaned out with all the big red tote bot or big red farm bots in it. Last time I went through there, I killed 8 of those guys. So either there's something. Ow, jerk! Listen, I'm busy, Hank. Don't come up and hit me twice. God, these guys are such a. Alright, let's try this again. Over there is the Ember Forest where I killed all the big red farm bots. Last time I went over there, I killed 8 of them. But I've completely stripped that forest of all ember down to the last possible stick, as far as I can tell. And I have stripped all of this forest around here of all of it. This was all dense trees. And I uncovered. Where are you? You hear these jerks smashing stuff. Go away. I'm busy. I uncovered a camp that had it spawns one caged nick down there on the in the coast. There's a couple of caged nicks. I just knocked them off the edge and let them roll down the hill. That's the wheat field right there, and the mechanic station is just on the other side of this ugly tree. That's the chemical station. The mechanic station's right there. You can see it at night better, but I don't want to show it to you at night. But yeah, I have decimated the forest in this area. Most of these trees that are still standing are ones that can't be harvested. This guy here, I've got one more that I can cut down. I mean, there we go. That's about it. Every time you think you've cleaned them all out, there's always one more in here. I've still got a lot of resource to pick out of here, metal and that sort of thing, but yeah. And as you can tell, I have a lot of Hank bodies to clean up. I haven't bothered coming up here to harvest metals and stone because I'm not needing anything with metals and stone right now. But I have secured myself 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, possibly almost 7 full large chests of wood. I've got a chest full of miscellaneous other crap, just from killing these guys, a bunch of scrap metal and stuff. But this guy here is full of wood. If I can click on it, there we go. That's just from cleaning everything up that's up here. So let's pick this crap up. We're gonna head back to the ship build, and we'll go jump back into doing some building. I'm going to leave the drill up here because I will come back up here again and collect literally any stone and stuff later. It's not a priority right now, but I will have to move the sawmill again when I do that because all the stone is down on the coastline. It lines the coast with stone. So don't go away, kids. I'll be back as soon as I get back over to the build and we get ready to tear into that. Okay, we're back at the ship build here. Just wanted to kind of pick it up where we had left off. Oh, don't fall in the water. Damn it. Oh, why? Yes, everything is going perfectly smoothly today. Okay, don't fall in the water again. I have built this up to the water line. I actually added one more layer from what I had on the last video, so this is now at or above the water line. Everything above this is upper deck, which is why I wanted this different type of wood, because I don't want to build it all out of the tier 4 or tier 3 wood, the high quality stuff. Also, if you really ever want a really easy way to move a whole whack of chests full of resources, stick them on a beam, put your lift down, put a beam on your lift, just a string of blocks, anything at all. Stick the chests to the blocks, so just place them on the block side by each, and then just move the whole thing with your weld tool. Because if you try to move a chest one at a time, your guy walks really painfully slow. However, if you do it this way, you can pick the whole thing up. You can still run with the weld, just with the weld tool you can run. And then you just drop them down and boom, there they are. And then that was like, what is this, 6 chests, 7 chests, all moved in one shot rather than moving them back and forth 7 times. I haven't seen anybody ever do anything on some really handy little tips for material moving, so whenever I encounter some, I kind of like to try to tell people about them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some of this wood. I got to clear out my inventory still. I'm going to grab a bunch of this wood, and then we're going to start on the next layer. I'm just going to basically go back to what I was doing last episode. I'm just going to follow the tutorial and build. Again, it's every one of these. This is a Minecraft tutorial I'm building, so it's every one of these sections is one Minecraft block, the equivalent of one Minecraft block. When this whole ship is done, then I'll go back over it later and I'll thin these down to just the thickness of a scrap mechanic block, so it'll be just 1 block thick or 2 blocks thick in some places, and I will shape it a heck of a lot better than this. So let's get the top half of this ship built, the upper deck and the hull and everything like that, and yeah, then probably see what we can get onto with the next thing. So don't go away, kids. I'm going to pause here again. We'll pick it up as soon as I have the next layer on. Okay, we have built the next layer up. The next layer on top of this and the one after that, I believe, are pretty much almost identical. They will have just minor changes to them. Basically, all the changes will actually be up at the prow of the ship. You will see it will continue to step forward just slightly. Basically, the only real change will be right in here. These will step forward just slightly, as will the prow itself. This will continue to creep forward just slightly, but the rest of the hull is now basically, it's going to be 2 or 3 layers that's just going to be straight up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause here again. I'm not going to pick it up until I've got the next couple of layers of hull built, mainly because there isn't going to be any substantial noticeable change. It's just 3 layers, basically all equal the same. They just literally will go on top of each other, and it will look exactly the way it is right now. That hole in the back, I took away my guns. Okay, that hole in the back, that's where there is an access for like ground vehicles. It's kind of a hangar deck, if you will, for ground vehicles, and then there will be some changes on the actual deck itself that will show up. So if you're wondering why is there a hole in the back, that's why. I will link to the Lord Dakar video of this ship build once I have completed his video tutorial of the build, and then you can watch and see what I'm building and how it was laid out originally. So don't go away, kids. Again, I will pause here and I will pick it up after I have got to the point where I am no longer building the this hull, and we will actually get onto the upper deck structure. So don't go away, I'll be right back. Okay, we have assembled all of the main hull. The next layers up start building the bridge, the superstructure. Everything above this is just smaller detail. But I figured I'd bring you in, I'd show you where we're at right now. Yes, it's exceedingly kind of laggy. It's always laggy around my base, but I think the ship lag is adding to it. This creation itself is not helping at all. It is a fairly large creation, and I'm not sure what it is about Scrap Mechanic that causes the lag, but yeah, it gets a little unbearable at sometimes. I'm currently running at a whole 6 FPS, in case you're wondering. I got my little counter on the record software showing, and it's saying, yep, you're enjoying that high speed 6 FPS that you normally game at. So, my next thing here is I'm going to start working on the superstructure layer, which is basically going to come up a bit, and then about 3/4 of the way down the ship it stops, it kind of cuts in, and then we'll pick it up. I'm going to do 2 layers of that, and then I'll pick it up afterwards because it's going to take a couple of layers to start to see the outline showing itself out. So once again, don't go away, we'll be right back. Started this project at 8 o'clock this morning. It's 2 o'clock this afternoon. So this has taken a little bit of time, actually quite a lot of time. It's taken me almost a week just to harvest all the wood for this part of the build, so for you guys it's like, oh, he's just building. For me it's like, this is an epic amount of work and effort. So yeah, don't go away, I'll be right back after I put 2 more layers on and the superstructure is starting to take shape. as you may or may not be able to hear, right now I have a major thunderstorm rolling in. It's been hot, unbearably hot and muggy all day today, and this is a thunderstorm is just getting started now. So I'm going to wrap it up where I'm at right now, and I'll pick it up. I'd like to say pick it up with the next episode. Unfortunately, I wanted to try to get as much of this built as I could, but because if my computer gets crashed because the power goes out because of the thunderstorm, all my recording, everything I've done could be wiped out. So this is where I'm at right now. I am about 3/4 of the way through the second or the first layer since I talked to you last. But due to real life weather, yes, it's summer, it's thunderstorm season. We get them all the time, and unfortunately this year has been ridiculously bad. 2020 has not been a good year for me for a lot of reasons. Weather is a key factor among them. So thanks all for watching, kids. I hope you're enjoying Scrap Mechanic. I was kind of hoping to get a little bit more of this done, but what I think I will do is I'm going to keep plunking away on this between now and next episode. I know it's going to mean that I'm going to come back, and next episode there's probably going to be, you know, a couple more layers added to this or whatever. I really did not want to do more than 2 episodes of me building straight block placements. I just wanted to show you progress and have it done. Figured, you know, no problem. But yeah, next episode I'll pick it up. We will try to get the last of the superstructure finished. I'm not going to do all the details and stuff. I am going to put markers where they should be, and from that I will start pruning this down, shaping the hull, pruning the walls so that they're only 1 layer thick, pruning the deck so it's only 1 layer thick, that sort of thing. And maybe we'll get this thing laid out yet. We'll hopefully get started on it on the next episode. So thanks all for watching, and before I get struck by lightning, good night for now.